During the summer, every Friday we will be looking back at the various elements of the 2016 Eurovision Song Contest. Today, we will look into the script writing of the show.
Look into the TV camera so the audience can see
that you're lovable, not desperate, smile and they will vote for me.
The hosts traditionally play an important part in the shows. They welcome us to the host country, talk us through the show and present us the voting results.
Thunder and lightning, it's getting exciting!
A big show like the Eurovision Song Contest needs a good script. Edward AF Sillén, whose voice you might already know from Melodifestivalen,
Melodi nummer 6, Euphoria, Loreen,
wrote the script for this year's contest.
I write together with my best friend, Daniel. We've been writing together since we were 18. And also the two hosts, Petra and Måns, are very funny people. Like they're very fun to be with. So we spend a lot of time together. Like we have evenings at home, we eat and we drink, and we talk about the show and about the acts. A lot of stuff starts there, and then we put it into the script.
The Eurovision is...
The Eurovision... Oh, how would you describe it?
Well, it's a multinational competition with a collaborative mission. So much like the Olympics in a way.
My background is as a Eurovision fan. I mean, when I grew up, there was no way to see like American shows or the Oscars or stuff like that. We couldn't see that in Sweden, and there was no YouTube. So like once a year, there was this show called the Eurovision, which was like the only chance for me to see other cultures do showbiz. So I mean, I loved it. I also work as a director, which means I'm always there with the hosts, taking care of them. I mean, they have so much to focus on, they need someone else to sort of help them through that. And I sort of coach them, and I help them, and I'm by their side for the entire broadcast.
Now we'll go down a notch, our hands will touch, pretending we're in love.
This was not Edward's first year as a scriptwriter for the Eurovision Song Contest. Previously, he was invited to write for the contest in Oslo in 2010, and he wrote the script for Petra in 2013.
In 2013, we had a focus on Sweden, to joke about Sweden. We did the Swedish smorgasbord thing, we had Lida Woodruff take the mick out of Sweden. With Petra, we spoke a lot about sort of how we should change the tonality, because we had a lot of fun in 2013. It was very sort of... she was so elegant in 13. She had those Jean Paul Gaultier dresses, and it was very sort of... It was so elegant. We kind of want to shake it up a little bit for this year. That's why also Måns is there as well. There's two of them, so they can work off each other's energy.
And a victory can sure catapult you. Just look at my career.
Yes, so we see. You get to share the stage with me.
What, according to Edward, makes a good script for the Eurovision Song Contest?
You base it on whoever you have as a host, but I think to my writing there's a lot of love for the contest. I think I want it to be obvious how much I respect and love the contest, but also I want to get humor into Eurovision. Everything doesn't have to work, but I think it's important to get humor into it, because Eurovision is so big and so fantastic and it's so strong, so it can handle it. I mean, Eurovision can take a joke.